Hey there gamer, welcome to Character Central with me, the Stupid Private, where I look at the most popular and the most obscure characters of video gaming. Today I'm looking at Her Majesty Ruler of Hyrule, Princess Zelda.
Okay, which one?
Oh, I can't choose. Let's see how many we can get through.
Well, look at you, Private Ambitious.
Let's start at the beginning, with Zelda Prime, in the original Legend of Zelda on the NES. She really doesn't do a whole lot on screen, but she does shatter the Triforce of Wisdom into 8 separate pieces, then sends Impa to go give the Hero of Time a put the magic Goo-Gaw back together quest. Then, in a rare case of Zelda direct sequelage, Her Majesty rips off Aurora's shtick and spends the whole game sawing logs. In A Link to the Past, Zelda is one of 7 human sacrifices needed to break the seal on the Dark World and unleash Ganon, Ciri's Big Bad.
Don't you mean Pig Bad?
She actually gets double kidnapped in A Link to the Past, once by evil sorcerer Agraham, then by Ganon. In Ocarina of Time, we get to see both Kid Zelda and Adult Zelda. Unlike previous incarnations, the princess gets in on the action by disguising herself as a Sheka warrior named Shake.
The Sheka, or Shadow Folk, are the ninjas of the Zeldaverse.
And by blasting Ganon with a Kamehameha wave at the final boss fight. This is probably my favorite version of Zelda. It really feels like her and Link are a team. In Wind Waker, Zelda spends a decent portion of the game as a feisty pirate queen, who helps Link rescue his little sister, until he who must not be named shows up, and reveals that Tetra the pirate is in fact Zelda the princess, whose royal duties include castle sitting under the sea and being kidnapped.
She's very good at both of those.
To make up for getting kidnapped, during the final boss fight she unloads on Ganon with a bow and those arrows of light. I'm also pretty fond of this Zelda. In Twilight Princess, no not that one, Zelda gets a bit of a status upgrade to Queen Zelda. Or at least she would have if the land hadn't been conquered by Surprisingly Awesome right up until the very end where he turns into a complete joke villain, Zant. So Prisoner Zelda would probably have been a better title. Also, she gets possessed by Ganondorf.
There is no Zelda, only Ganon.
But Zelda also shows up at the final boss fight rocking the arrows of light again. I'm not too fond of this Zelda, not really sure why, she's just not that compelling in Twilight Princess. Then there's Skyward Sword. In this one, Link and Zelda are definitely a couple. Zelda is also not a princess. She's actually the reincarnation of Hylia, the protector of the Triforce and goddess of time.
Wait, protector of the Triforce. So she's the one who's supposed to have her perfectly manicured mitts on the thing? Well, excuse me, goddess, but she that up, because there's this hole who every couple of generations gets a hold of a third of the thing and starts wrecking up the place.
Well, Hylia does other helpful stuff, like sealing away demon lords and giving Link Groundhog's Day powers.
Private, don't try and justify this.
Well, then I guess I'll move on to the non-canonical Zeldas, starting with the CDI. These are interesting because in both Wand of Gamelon and The Adventure of Zelda, the plucky princess is the player character, and she's on a quest to rescue a kidnapped Link. Look, these games are bad, like Crossing the Stream's bad, and it's a shame that that's where Zelda's made her game protagonist debut. Then there's the short-lived Legend of Zelda TV show. She and Link are an item again. Zelda herself is a real adventurer, joining her BF in the fight against Ganon. The series is going for more of a romantic comedy tone and a goofier vibe. As you can see, there have been a bunch of different versions of Zelda, but for the most part, all of the princesses have a few things in common.
Other than being frequent kidnap victims.
As the holder of the Triforce of Wisdom, Zelda is very intelligent and a capable leader, who's committed to helping her people. Zelda also has a variety of magic superpowers, like telepathy, future predicting, and more offensive and defensive stuff, like magic lasers and force fields. Even though Zelda's a member of the Frequent Kidnap Club, she almost always helps undermine or actively assist in the bad guy's downfall. And she's even quick with a sword and bow in a pinch. She's always willing to do anything she can to help out Link. And with the whole Hylia Time Goddess thing, Zelda may have been giving Link a hand in Majora's Mask too. No matter which way you slice it, Zelda knows exactly how to be a royal pain in Ganon's side. If you're interested in more reviews of anime, comics, movies, or TV shows, check out my channel on YouTube at StupidPrivate913. Thanks for watching.
Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.